my knees are starting to hurt. I hate it here.
Yeah, I feel it.
I was just like, why am I starting to feel old? I hate it here.
Yeah, those aches and pains are getting real.
Oh, it's a pee. It's gonna be on the floor. I look down. I'm like, I was like, I hate this. I want everything in my life going forward needs to be either mid-level or right at eye level.
Yeah.
It's bending down, crouching, or trying to grab some shit. I'm like, bro, either I can feel that shit on my calves, my knee, or my back. I'm like, I hate this shit, bro. I'm like, God.
I laugh every time because I remember it's like, you know, you're getting old when every time you sit down, you just it has to go with the
Dude, I do that
the
shit.
sigh of relief or whatever the fuck it is.
This is not cooperating.
Well, that's your fault, dude. You wanted to start recording already.
It's been the whole goddamn day. Every single time I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, what are you doing?
You can see your mustache while you're sucking. Like, you can see it like the corner of your eye. It's bugging you and it's like sticking out. And you're just like,
I'm not just sucking random anymore, Steve. How dare you?
Well, I mean, in the past.
I mean, I wasn't really complaining about it in the past. Now, was I, Stephanie?
Yeah, he's eating out now.
We're recording.
I can't this out.
I not even started. I never started when it's a Lee episode. It's always you guys. I swear to God.
I can cut that out. That's funny.
You munching butt.
Oh, jeez. They're paying attention. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
This is Lee and Ninja B and Rich. And we're your guys' newest and latest bad decision. Heard from a friend. Yeah, whatever Steve's doing, ninjutsu. Yeah, this is episode 40.
It's finger ninjutsu. Yeah, 40.
40. We are episode 40. We're in our 40s.
Yay.
Oh my God. What is it? Oh no, it's 13 going on 30. I thought it was 14 going on 40 for a second. Same thing. They should do that one.
Shit.
You're still going? Yeah. This is what's going. This is what's happening. Welcome to the podcast, guys.
Sorry, the ADHD's sparking right now.
How was your guys' weekend? How was your not Thanksgiving, Easter?
Whoa. Well, that episode was a few months ago.
all holidays blur for Lee, especially when they're like anything that's like
Jesus related.
Not even Jesus, like Thanksgiving isn't really Jesus related, but it's like kind of like
what do you
fucked
mean?
up origins or like whatever. Thanksgiving is Jesus related.
Oh, Easter.
Well, yeah,
but
I was talking about Thanksgiving because you said I was like except Thanksgiving, but any holiday that's problematic in my eyes. I mean, Easter is not really problematic, but the people that like practice it and all that stuff, it's like whatever, you know. But for me, all holidays just kind of blur because it's family time. So I'm like, oh, Thanksgiving, Easter, the fuck else? Holidays, kind of like a throwaway holiday.
What opinion. You know is a song that you were talking about earlier.
For me, July 4th.
Yeah. July 4th for sure. Yep.
Memorial Day.
Sure. Yeah. I'm trying to think of holidays where it's like mandatory family time, almost like you're obligated to spend time with like family and like cousins and stuff like that.
Memorial Day.
I guess Memorial Day.
Really?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go to like the beach or have a barbecue or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a 3-day weekend.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I guess like I don't know if it's just
like 4th of July.
I was gonna say I don't know if it's just my family, but we don't fucking do shit. But
my family every now and then, we haven't done it in a while, but every now and then we'll have like a Memorial Day. Or
I used to participate in them all the time.
Shit like that.
Yeah,
but 4th of July, I feel like it's a little bit more of like
everybody
bigger holiday, you know, like I'm not to say like Memorial Day isn't a national holiday because it's very important. It's very important not to downplay Memorial Day. No one get fucking mad because Jesus Christ. But 4th of July is like, and then Memorial Day is like, it's just right there. But
I swear to God, I thought you were saluting. And then he went like this. I was like, oh, never mind.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you to all the troops.
Amen. Full circle. Yeah, but how was your guys' Easter?
Full
circle.
What did I do?
Did you guys do anything? Did you guys spend time with family, or did you guys just stay at home and gremlin it out?
So,
did we play on Sunday?
We did. We literally played all.
We did.
We
played
like 3, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
what's it called, Sunday, because I felt like it doesn't really do much for Easter.
Sunday.
And we used to have like Easter egg hunts and all that shit, you know, that basic shit. But all the kids grow up and realistically nobody wants to do it anymore.
Now we just drink alcohol.
But this year apparently, because my sister is like part of, she's like the head of a Zumba club essentially, which is weird.
Cute.
I don't want to say she owns it because she doesn't in the park or whatever, but she runs the group or whatever. And
She's the IGL.
Basically, they still pay her, as far as I know. So
yeah, that's dope.
Anyway, she runs that, and one of the ladies that goes to it, she invited everybody to go that Sunday to her house. She lives in Camarillo, which is like, I don't know, an hour from here, maybe something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
without traffic.
Yeah. But
north, east, west,
north,
east.
North?
I think.
Oh, farther.
Is it east?
I think so.
Northeast?
Yeah, because it's like passing Simi, close to Ventura.
Oh, it is east. Okay, then yeah, it's east.
Whatcha? But anyway,
to like Oxford.
You go that way. And yeah, she invited all of them to go out, like Easter eggs or whatever for the kids, blah blah blah. And they had like this whole barbecue thing going on. And I was like, oh, that's nice of her. Like, good for her, like inviting people out to like her house. Like, I hope, you know, she has a room or whatever. Turns out her husband is installer, like contractor type of dude.
Cool.
And he buys stuff from the company that I work at. So
shit.
So this man has money. So
wow.
Yeah, contractors make mad money.
He has a big ass house out there. And what's it called? He has speakers everywhere and all of this other like super nice stuff.
Like the farther east you get from LA, and like especially when you're already kind of like you guys are like a solid 40 minutes from LA, I think, or like 30 minutes already. So like an extra hour already out. That's like an hour and a half. I feel like once you start hitting that 2 hour mark, then you kind of get people that are like a little bit more well off, but they realize like the only real property that's feasible and purchasable is property that's like 2 to 3 hours away from LA, and it's going to be quality property so that you can have those luxuries available to you. Yeah, because honestly, if you got that kind of money, you got that kind of money to make a 2 hour commute.
But yeah, I remember talking to my mom about it, because she told me all this, like all of like what she, I guess, like where she comes from or whatever, and I was like, damn, she drives all the way over here just for that class. What's it called? And she's like, yeah, every day. And I was like,
every day?
Well, pretty much, like Monday through Friday.
That's commitment to the Zumba.
No, and so I asked her, like, what does her husband think? And she's like, oh yeah, she's totally like, hey, why don't you find one closer around here? And she's just like, no, my friends are over there. I have all my friends. And it's just like, that's cute, yeah. But anyway,
I want my mom to do a Zumba class so bad, not for like health reasons or anything, just so she can make friends. I want my mom to have friends this year. I swear.
Honestly,
I just feel like she's got family, but friends are different.
I used to do it. Yeah, of course. I used to do it with her. That's how I lost a couple weight back in the day. It was good cardio. Not gonna lie.
Zumba kicks your ass, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I love dancing. That's fun. And then Zumba, like, obviously it was like a no brainer. My school did it for 2 weeks, and I went to the first one. But the second one, I think it was just like I wasn't down because there's something else was going on or something like that. Then when the third one rolled around, I still didn't show up because I was like, I'm out of it. But going to the first time, oh my God, it was like exhausting. Teachers were there, parents were there, some students. So it was cool.
Yeah, it just depends the class you get. But anyway, yeah, that was where they went. I decided to stay my ass home and we just played Valorant all day. Oh no, we went on Minecraft.
For like 20 minutes.
I think I remember the Minecraft. I remember being in for a little bit. Then I think I did. Oh, you asked me what if I was down for Castle, and I was like, nah, I'm good. And then I was watching the stream and you guys hopped on a Minecraft. I saw that.
And then
it was cute.
And then we saw Demon Slayer. So the new episode.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Good episode.
We'll talk about it.
God, I barely remember Sunday. I forgot that we did do that on Sunday. I don't know. My brain's just kind of like, I don't know. It pertains to what when we're going to talk about later. But so, Steve, how about your? Well, I guess you guys kind of had the same. Before you guys were basically together the whole time. Yeah. What did you do before you guys started playing? Were you doing anything? Were you gymming it up? Were you getting nice and plump?
I was at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the gym. I got there pretty early. I honestly this weekend, like, I didn't make plans. I didn't do anything. Like, my entire weekend was just errands. Like, I caught up, dude. Oh my god, it's so expensive. I fucking hate it, man. I did the math this morning.
Oh.
I spent like over $200 in just like all my meals, shit, all my fucking, all my protein, my new creatine, my fucking pre-workout. Like everything, I'm like, it's so fucking it's the only thing that stressed me out though. I got this cool. I haven't showed the massage again. I showed it on my IG though.
Yeah, follow
us on our socials.
Go get it real quick. Go get it. Like, just follow us on our socials. Like, legit, he showed it to everybody, and I was just like, I kind of want one now. This should look nice.
My dad has one. Holy shit! They're so you have no good, idea. Bro. Oh my god!
I was at the gym and I look like such a fucking douchebag though, because people are like the fucking the rollers that are fucking they're just shared, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, smells like pour to me. I was like, I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, I don't like if you got it, use it. Like my dad has one. I used it I forgot what happened, but it was so good.
I was literally sitting on the ground, like on like the artificial grass, and it was legs. So I was just like, just going through my leg, like, and then some dude looked at me. He's like, "Sup?" And I was like, "Sup, man?" And I was just like, in my brain, I was like, "What the fuck did you say hi to me for?" It's like, "You want some of this? Can't have this. This is mine."
I know what he wants. I bet I know what he wants.
He's like, "Put it in my pussy."
Oh my god. You know, I did think about a video that I watched a little while back. That was, machine gun.
What?
Wait.
Then I got my other. Like
massage gun.
Are you showing us your haul?
This is literally what my fucking thing. I already like took out 2 other ones that were back there.
Jesus.
But I have like 2 more.
For what? Machine guns or just like massage guns? I keep saying machine guns. Jesus Christ.
I did go shoot. That this weekend? I did go shooting on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I haven't gone shooting in a long time, and then I went to go shoot again. I'm so out of practice, but I did hit. I did hit. The furthest I hit was only 800 yards.
What did you buy? Not to change the subject from your guns, because that's all. I'll talk about that also a little bit.
It's my pre-workout.
You got your pre? Okay.
Legion, if you ever hear this, sponsor me, please, because I spend a lot of money on your guys' shit, and I don't get the runs. Good pre-workout. They don't fuck you up at all.
Pre-workout's good when it doesn't give you the poops.
This is what I was excited for.
I don't know why. I really thought that was a keg.
Tub.
I thought it was a little keg.
The little gun dusters. Those are cool.
Yeah. I want to try this
protein.
This protein,
okay,
but it's Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh, I bet that tastes pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I hear nothing good. I only hear good shit about this.
You hear nothing but good things about it.
Yeah. I was like, what is my brain trying to say?
Anytime I get what's it called? Anytime I used to drink protein shakes.
What is happening?
I can't talk. I have like 4 different things going on in my head. I'm like, wait, I can't. I need to remember that. I need to remember that. I need to remember that.
I just heard him say, I have 4 different things going on in my head right now.
ADHD is hard. Okay. Anyway, no, I was saying, anytime when I used to drink protein shakes, chocolate was always my favorite. If you can, or that's Cocoa Pebbles, the same shit. Anytime you can, like, I would add some coffee, like, flavor something in there. That shit, like,
coffee on top of protein, like you mix your coffee, like coffee flavoring, or coffee flavoring.
Blah, blah, blah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then mix it with chocolate. It just tastes better.
Yeah.
My brain is
this one's just like it's just oat milk and that all together. Because I don't know how people do it. It's disgusting. People do it with water. I'm like, you're fucking gross. Like, I can't do water.
I don't know. I guess I would use oat milk because water feels like it'd be a little too watered down. No pun intended. But I feel like with oat milk, it's like the consistency feels like it'd be a little better.
It's just creamier. It's just more flavorful. It gives it more reason to drink it.
I'm a liar. I used to use
creamier
ice, so it was just like literally a freaking. I cannot fucking think today.
Yo,
like an okay? That's what I meant to say.
Guys, look, to be fair, Richard and I just got off of Valorant, so any few brain cells we had left right now, we exerted all of them. They're all gone.
Stop carrying your kittens into my rank.
Oh my god.
Yo, if you need, never mind.
Listen, I'm just like, how were you here? And then I'm just like, you got carried here or you bought the account? I don't know, but whatever.
Yo, buying accounts on God for rank is fucking bizarre to me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's weird. It's so weird for people to do that. Like, dude, just play.
Like, I kind of get wanting to get a coach to be better, I guess. Like, I feel like you can kind of just work yourself up to wherever you want to get to a certain extent. But if you want to get a coach, by all means, you know, that's like you really want to try. Maybe there's more of a reason than just I want to catch up to my friends, or you know. But I mean, if that's your reason, the by all means, your money. But buying an account is a little too wild for me. You know, it's like I don't know. It feels like there's zero regard for the people you're gonna be playing with, because I don't know if anyone's ever been in those upper lobbies, but even when I was kind of like dipping my toes in those waters back in the day, that shit sucked. Not because like it was hard, but people suck.
Yeah, people become worse.
I feel like lower elos, awful, god awful. Like anything, like in any game community.
You know why they're awful? Shit. Because they don't know better.
Yeah, because they don't know better and they think they know better. That's like I know more than you do. But then once you hit like the middle ground, everybody's just kind of bitter. But people are for the most part still kind of try a little. Like I feel like a little bit more. Then when you get into the higher echelon or like above average, that's when you start hitting the I know better than you do, but I can aim. So I have a reason to say that. It's like, oh, great. Cool. Doesn't mean you're a team player. It also means you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, anyway, we played some rough ass games, so
I mean we won.
We won one, we lost one, but it's just the whole point is
ended up positive.
The whole point is if we're talking stupid, or in my case, I can barely talk, I'm tired. I'm sorry. But anyway.
No, I feel you. That actually kind of relates to what I was going to talk about. My fucking brain was not with it today. I realized I think I had like 2 things prepared for the podcast like beforehand. And I usually have like at least 3, you know, from like the day of, and then I'll throw in like an extra 3 just because something on my feed, I'm in the mood, or like the vibes right. Usually Wednesdays I'm usually on the ball, but God, I could not. Dude, I could not do it. I was like, kind of like, not in a shit mood, but I felt like as the day went on, my mood kind of got goad into the shit. Got into talk,
dude.
I know, no.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like I was tired. My body's been a little weird. I feel like I'm borderline. I'm gonna knock on wood. 1, 2, 3. Borderline trying to like fight the beginnings of anything, because I'm like trying to drink as much water. I went to sleep like stupid fucking early last night and I woke up a lot better, so I was like, okay, cool. But like I'm just tired, so I feel like my body's like, okay, we got it out, but now you're fucking exhausted because of that. Congratulations. So I'm like, great.
It's just sleep. That's just it. You just need to sleep more.
Yeah, I know.
Like we tend to think that like we're not busy.
Yeah, we're not busy, and we think we're fucking 20 fucking 1-year-olds.
Still. Bro, 21, 22 me, I was up and about like a fucking night owl.
22-year-old me was about the life and wanted to keep going. I mean, not to say me now does not. Dude, put me back in Vegas. The exact same scenario, dude. I could have kept going even more. Everybody was just going to sleep. I remember hitting up, like sitting in the room, and I'm like, are they gonna come? Should we call them? Like I was in the mood to still go, but then when we called in, everybody's just like, nah. I was like, all right, cool. And then I settled down, but I can keep going past 6 a.m. if the vibe in the scenario is right. By all means,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing. Like we can keep going.
Yeah.
The issue is the day after.
Yes.
Because you don't feel anything, and then this is all for like our age range and the older crowd. You don't feel anything, and everybody knows what we're talking about. That's experienced it until the day after, because you're fucking exhausted, you're sleepy. It's not even like, oh, my body's relaxed. It's, oh, my body's fucking beat. Like I want to go to bed. Like, dude, I don't know, man. Like I just, fuck.
all those aches and pains start hitting. You realize that injury that you got when you were in high school is now flaring up in your 30s or into your late 20s, going into 30s. Like, great. Awesome. I thought I was indestructible. I blame television for that mentality.
Bro, so I was literally talking to my coworker about this earlier, because I remember I think it was last week on Thursday. We got a bunch of TVs and they're fucking huge, like 75 inches and upwards, and they get heavy, right? Obviously. And I was just recalling like I used to be able to just fucking get those big ass TVs and we stack them on top of each other. I used to be able to do it by myself like nothing. And like because when I started working there, I was 22 and I was just lift it, squatting, blah blah blah. I was like, this is nothing, right? And then the next day after that, I would be fine. But now I'm just like, bro, my knees are starting to fucking hurt. I hate it
Yeah,
here.
you feel it.
Mm-hmm. And
you feel it, bro.
what's it called? Just crouching and like squatting and stuff, and like getting low to get to like put do shit. Basically, I was just like, why am I starting to feel old? I hate it here.
Yeah, those aches and pains are getting real.
You know what I realized today, because I had to go pick up some paperwork out of like our we call it, it's like an annex room.
Mm-hmm.
We store all our like previous work and stuff, and everything's alphabetized. So I saw the letter and I was like, oh, it's a fucking P. It's gonna be on the floor. I looked down. I'm like, I was like, fuck. I was like, I hate this. I want everything in my life going forward needs to be either mid-level or right at eye level.
Yeah.
Because bending down, crouching, or trying to grab some shit, I'm like, bro, either I can feel that shit on my calves, my knee, or my back. I'm like, I fucking hate this shit, bro. I'm like, God damn.
I laugh every time because I remember it's like you're getting old when every time you sit down, you just it has to go with the.
Yeah, dude, I do that
the
shit.
Sigh of relief or whatever the fuck it is.
For me, it's like bracing a little bit.
Yeah.
Like before, I would just like kind of like follow my chair, be like, okay, cool, and then scoot in. Now it's like brace down. Oh god.
Bro, think about the chairs we used to sit on when we were kids to play video games.
Oh, I was thinking about the chairs we used to sit on, or like kids have to sit on in like school in general. God damn, bro, Jesus Christ,
they
you
still
have
sit
kids
on that shit.
I know you have kids sitting on those hard ass chairs, like. God damn, you're just asking for like back problems. You're crazy. And on top of like all the learning and schooling and like studying and shit already being done on a computer, most likely, like that shit's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's crazy.
That needs to get updated for sure.
Anyway.
Yeah, but last week was just super gnarly. Work wise, we were prepping the schools that we clean because for those of you that don't know, my family runs a cleaning and maintenance business. So part of the employees and stuff like that. So we have one of the customers is like a school, and two of them, we had to do carpet cleaning the first week of their spring break, and then the second week, I think it was, no offense to any people that practice, I think it's Judaism. I think it's Passover. I think that's what just happened. Passover. Okay, cool. Yeah, so and then they took another week off for Passover. So first week was carpet cleaning on the first for one school, and then the second one at the end of the week, and then the second week that just passed last week was painting their sandboxes and all their wood like stuff, basically like
they're
bridges. Yeah, so it was just tiring, bro. My god, I'm like on my knees and like sand, hard ass fucking sand and fake grass. My knees are shot. Oh my god, they were done. They were raw the first day, and then the second day I had knee pads, and I just like even being in like my skin just being rubbed against fabric, I was like, oh my god, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. You know who could have done it? 22-year-old me could have done it. He would look at me and say, damn, you're a bitch. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I've read those messages that we sent when we were that age. You should be embarrassed. You bitch. And then I'm pretty sure I'd make myself cry if I said something like that. But to my 22-year-old self. Yeah.
What?
All the trauma we're gonna go through in these next couple years.
Jesus.
Anyway, what'd you do for Easterly?
I went to my aunt's house. She moved to a new house. And they're paying off the house. They like purchased the house. They're not renting. They have been renting.
Very nice.
So they're finally homeowners. It's kind of expensive, apparently. So
that's pretty. Is it pretty?
It's all right. They got space, and then the thing is that they're renovating. My dad is helping the renovation. of the garage because they don't need it. There's so much street like space, and they're on the corner too, and it's just a one way basically.
Oh, yeah.
So it's perfect. Like they don't really have to worry about
That's cool.
space. So they're renovating the garage to be a house for my grandma. So she has some place to stay, because before she she does go half year, like she switches. So it's either the beginning of the year in Mexico, and then she comes back for the last half of the year.
That's like all older parents, all like older folks though.
Yeah, or she switches it up and she'll do like 6 months over there, then 6 months over here, or 6 months there, 6 months here. Like she switches.
I don't know how people like. I think about it, and I think about like, because I know people who do that shit, and I'm like, yo, how do you do that shit? Like one of our friends, our mutual friend, his parents do that shit.
Who?
I'll say it after.
I think I know who. I know. I think I know. I think I know. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay,
that's true.
Yeah, his parents do that shit. So it's like I'm like, I don't know how. I don't know. Like I think I'm like, why do you want to go out there for so long?
I don't know. They just have that. I think what trips me out is like the job security too. Like I guess now, because I feel like the older generation just kind of like they know people. Like their friend owns something, they work with them. Like that's just life. That's just the grind. Mm-hmm. But so she's jumping back and forth. So she would rent a place where we used to have like my second cousins or something used to live in the front, but then they moved out to like around that area that your that Zumba friend of Rich's family lives, almost in the same area. They moved like out east, not like east, but Eastern California or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they got their own house. They're not renting anymore either, but that's where they got their property. So my grandma was paying rent to whoever was owning the front or something like that. But she wasn't even there for like most of the year. So it just kind of like doesn't make sense for her to pay for 6 months. She's not even there. So they're renovating it so that she has a place to go back to when she is in town, and she doesn't have to worry about like crazy shit happening or whatever.
Yeah. So, and she's closer to family too. So
yeah, they're like literally right there. So yeah, I went to go visit. So that was cool. So my cousins got to hang out with them. Saw my cousin's cats. They were really cute. One of them has an extra paw, or like not paw, an extra toe. So it looks like little mitts, like actual human mittens, just like dust.
That's funny.
Dust. Like, wow, that's a cat with thumbs. It's interesting. Yeah, it's super cute. So it was cool. And then when I got to see my cousins' rooms, because they're brothers also, and they share. So it reminded me of my brother and I, because the straight cousin, because one's gay, one's straight, just like me and Mike. The straight one is the one with the messy bed, and like the he's got like Legos, and he's got like the LED lights, but only half of the room, his half. And then my other cousin, the gay one, is actually the one that's like super bed's made, pillows are put nicely. He's got like,
does he own Squishmallows?
No, he has no plushies. It's just nice, just uniform. Like you see it at a catalog bed.
How you not have a fucking
he's got a shelf on his side. So it's like a TV, and then the Legos are on one side. That's the straight cousin, the messy one. And then the gay one has the like aesthetic S-shaped shelf with plants on each shelving, and they're like long and viney, so they're like draping over, and I'm just like, oh, I fucking hate your gay ass so much, because I want it so bad. I literally was like, that's what I was hoping for, something like this, but I got too lazy, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be able to take care of plants, fake plants. I'm not gonna spend fucking 50 to something, or not even 50, you
don't need to buy fake plants.
I did.
So you just have to buy indoor plants that don't have like don't have any need. Like you can just spit on it and it'll be good for like the rest of the year.
Just like me.
Oh.
So and then on here I was like, I wanted like a nice shelf, but I got this because it's cheap and it was free. The most I spent was on the spray can that I sprayed this down with. So yeah. I was like, wow, I want that so bad. And then he's got like Spice Girl pop figure Legos and stuff like that. It was super cute. So I was like, oh, he's so gay. I love it. So yeah, but the funny part is that the neat one's gay and the messy one's straight. So I'm like a mixture of both of them. And my brother's more just a mixture of also both of them, but like in different aspects. I'm messy gay. My brother's neat straight. So it's a toss up. It's a toss up. It's very funny. They're like not really polar opposites to us. Like they feel like we complement one another, or like the duos, the two, pretty well.
That's cool.
So
that's funny.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cute. My cousin was wearing a Spice Girls pink T-shirt with some jorts. God, I want that outfit. You bastard. He's so cute. God damn it, Anthony.
Are jorts still a thing?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. I used to have a pair, but like it was like the button between like the thread of like the opening. It just like I got it. I think my mom got it at like a yard sale or like thrifting one random day. Was like, here, I think you'll like this, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, I actually do like this. Thanks.
I want to go thrifting so bad.
Let's go.
Me too. But it's hard to thrift when you're a big boy.
I know a place that does it. I think they have one this Sunday.
Sunday.
In the LBC.
I'm busy Sunday.
Pick me up.
I'm down.
I'm on the way. Literally on the way.
Yeah.
So, and maybe I can buy something that is super fly for my trip.
Like I think two weekends ago they had like a Hello Kitty one. Like I was like, I'm not going there, dude.
I literally want to buy a sweater.
Girl's gonna take my soul.
I want a sweater.
Take it.
That is like close to like I saw a sweater that had like almost like the New Jeans look, where it's like the hat with the ears, but it's just a sweater, but with the ears. I'm like, dude, I want like a sweater with some just ears, just to look cute, because I feel like that's Lee. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I want that bunny.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
I want that bunny tatted.
I know that bunny's so cute.
It's cute. It's a cute bunny.
If I could get a nice denim jacket with that bunny just on the back, like just a big fucking like just stitched in patch like on the back. Fuck yeah, I do that. That's nice. Cool. Oh my god, black one with the red Coca-Cola bunny. Oh, and he's holding the Coca. Damn! Somebody make it. I'll buy it. Oh my god, somebody make it for me. Double X. Thank you so much.
You should make it and sell it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if I can find, or can you like? I'm pretty sure there's someone online on Etsy or something like that that's like,
that probably already did it.
No, not even that. Like, give me $100 and I'll like supersize any picture or thing for you as a patch, and I could just stitch it on. I've stitched on patches before. Fuck it, I could do it again. Just one big one. Have my dad help me because he's the one I learned how to do it from.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah, he knows how to stitch.
One? Does he have a battle jacket?
I don't think so. You know what? He might, but like I wore it for a little bit, but I don't know where it's at anymore. I used to have like, damn man, I used to have a like really nice like army like old like really beat 'em up jackets, and I don't even know what the fuck they're at anymore.
I really want one.
They're like, I was young too. I was like in high school. I no way my big ass still fits in those, but damn, they were nice.
Wilmer has my dad's original one from the military, and it's so fucking nice.
A battle jacket.
Honestly, you should ask him for it just because. I was gonna say you should ask him for it because he gave you the denim one from John Wick, so you should just say, hey, trade these.
He would never give me that jacket. I've tried taking that jacket from him every time I go over, and he's like, no. It is like I told him, I'm like, bro, it looks better on me, and he's like, no. But it's such a nice jacket. Well, I mean, it's because you said a battle jacket.
Things. Yeah,
we are. No, this is my dad's original jacket from the military. Yeah, that's not what when he served and toured.
Battle jacket in, I guess, like rock culture is it's just a denim jacket. It could be armless or not. And it's just patches of like all the bands and shit that you've seen and blah blah. You basically make it your own. Yeah,
I don't think he has one. He just, I think he has a bunch of stickers. Mm-hmm. He has a bunch of stickers that's on like a locker in the garage. I don't think my dad has a battle jacket. Mm-hmm. I think I could ask him. I'd be surprised if he did it. But my dad wasn't really like that kind of scene, really, or didn't have that kind of like clothing. I think I've never really. I've only heard like from what my dad said, like just descriptions, and I don't even know. I never asked him like, what did you wear? Well, like, what were you wearing back in the day? Because I can imagine like all my uncles and shit, because they were like either b-boy dancers, so it was either like really metrosexual shit, or they got into like all like safu, like cholo shit. So, and I feel like they kind of just melded into like older uncle that did some shit when he was younger, but just like wears wife pleasers and denim like pants, and he's bald. So that's the kind of uncle look.
Sandals with the white socks.
Sandals sometimes, but most of the time it's just like work shoes or just like old black tennies. Like that's about it. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, it's like they're the shoes they wear for work. They just wear on a casual Sunday. They're like, yeah, this works.
Yeah, I'm like trying to think because I think my uncle literally wore that to Easter. I think on Sunday because he's the one that like usually comes from work most of the time to the holidays. So I think he was wearing literally that, but like with like a welder's jacket almost like back in the day where it was just like
welder's jackets
zipper.
Too.
Welder's jackets are nice. Yeah,
my
I think
dad
I
has
have
one
that actually still fits. Thanks, Dad. Jeez, surprised.
I really want to know now, like how your dad did dress, because like I'm thinking 80s, right? There was like 3 different distinct, I guess styles.
Yeah.
I mean, from what you told me, I feel like he would lean more towards the rocker, fucking rockabilly type look, maybe.
Me too, which is why I wouldn't be surprised if he did have one, but I would be surprised in a sense of like, why aren't you just showing it off to people? Like, that's awesome. Like I would honestly, I'd have it somewhere in the house if I'm going to be real, like, especially if it's like something like that, but which makes me think he doesn't have one just because knowing him, he would do the exact same thing, or it would be like, he would have showed it to me in the garage one day when I was younger, like, oh, this is going to be worth money someday or something like that. That's my dad. Yeah, I don't know. Cause he did go to a lot of shows. For those of you that don't know, that's my dad. And he like worked at the Coliseum and he got fired, but he went back in. Cause I don't know how my dad's brain works. I would not have thought about this. He went back and he knew, obviously, like he saw his uniform. They didn't really like do anything. He got fired. I think,
you told us this one
because I think it was at a Raider game. Or I think it was Raiders. It was some sports, like something that you could run onto the field for. Yeah, but as most of you know, if you don't know now, employees aren't really allowed to partake in the celebrations and stuff like that. Like when you go to shows, like security guards, or you don't really see them driving out to the music or something because that's like not kosher. Like they're there to work, and if you show any like sign of like just going around with the crowd, then it's like, okay, well, you're fired, like most of the time. So my dad went out there, I think with I forget who he was working with, I think my uncle or something, or it was just him, and he got caught by the manager, and then he got fired. So then the next day they like just let him go. He didn't like really turn in anything, I guess. So when he went, he had his stuff, and at the time you were able to like spend like $5, $2 or something like that in the middle of the week to go visit the Coliseum and just kind of like walk around on a tour. So as he was walking around, he went to the back, he went to the cleaning ladies that were doing like washing or whatever at the washers drying. And he was like, oh, I'm here to pick up manager jerseys or whatever. And she was like, oh, okay, how many? And he got, I think 4 of them, and he walked out of that bitch. And from that day forward, for like years, he just went to like a bunch of concerts. I think he went to Metallica, Journey, 3 Doors Down. I think he saw Four Non Blondes. I think he saw, fuck, who else did he see? Nirvana, I think. I don't know. He saw a bunch of people, a bunch of fucking brands, and he went to a bunch of fucking sporting events. So yeah, he lived it up. I think he got. Yeah, no, for sure. I think the one thing that got him caught, I think he went down to the floor and there was obviously somebody watching, and he is obviously wearing the uniform. So they were like giving him shit. He didn't get caught. Like he got caught, but he didn't get arrested or anything like that. They just like took them away from him, and then he just left, and then that was it. So that's my dad. So it makes me wonder, like, what did he dress like back in the day? Now that I think about it, because I don't think he has like a jacket like that. He should have, and I'm gonna give him shit if he doesn't. I'm gonna give him shit if he does, and it's just being eaten by the insects in the garage or something or whatever. Like moths are just having at it. That would suck. But yeah. So yeah.
That'd be cool.
Easter was cool though. Yeah.
Back to Easter.
Back to Easter, family.
Jesus. Back to Jesus.
Easter was cool though. It was nice. I just felt like I haven't really had like, except for Monday, Tuesday, I felt a bit better, but like the last week was gnarly. And then Monday, Tuesday, I finally had like days off, like just to me. And then I worked today, so that was kind of hard. My body was just not about it. My brain is not with it. Yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't in the best of moods.
I feel like today was
so
kind of like, I don't know. Today was kind of like that. Those kinds of days where it was just sluggish.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's the weather because we had like pretty perfect weather throughout the past couple days. And then out of nowhere, like,
it was hot as shit.
We already went through like the rainy season, gloomy season, all that stuff. So like once we got all this like super sun, I feel like we were like kind of getting out of it. Then you got hit with like this crazy ass gloomy weather. Then it just like hard break on the energy. And I was just like, oh, fuck. Mm-hmm. I felt needy. I felt emotional.
Emotional damage?
Emotionally damaged. And yeah, I just did not feel motivated like at all to do anything. So that actually brings me to like the one question that I literally thought, because I was sitting there and like the school is this evening, just like I give myself 30 minutes to chill because I'm just like not down, and I get done by 6. I was wondering for Steve, I guess specifically, Steve, how do you motivate yourself to go to the fucking gym and do shit after work, you fucking monster?
I don't.
But he does it anyways.
I don't. I think now it's just a habit. It's just I've learned, and it's so corny to say because people used to say it to me all the time. It's just building a habit. Like I built a habit off of it. I don't give myself the excuse anymore of like, I'm not gonna go, because then I come home and I'm like, fuck, I had time, I should have gone. Like today, like I on my calendar now, like Wednesdays are officially just off. Like I'm like, no, I now that I'm pushing more weight and I'm doing a lot more, it's more of I just need to make sure that like I'm giving my body its proper rest and like actually take care of myself a little better. But the motivation is just go. Like I like, people are like, oh, like how do you like the gym so much? I'm like, I don't. I fucking hate that place.
I hate that bitch. I wish I could look good without even going.
Bro, I tell people, you think my body feels good? It don't. It hurt. I was like, my legs hurt, my arms hurt, my fucking back hurt. Like I'm tired. I come home and I'm like, all right, shower, hurry up. We're gonna run some games. Like you'll be okay.
And then he comes home, so he tortures himself physically. He comes home, relax, and then his body's like, oh my God, we're gonna have fun. And then the reality hits and it's like mental torture, emotional torture. Yeah. People's other personalities, trolls.
But, see, the thing
God,
is,
I love video games.
But it doesn't get as mad as I do.
True.
I don't get mad anymore. I've flipped that a lot. I don't get. I get upset. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, okay. And I like take a step back. I'm like,
I'll attest to that. I think at first it was Steve, and then Richard was like kind of getting there. Not to say that Richard wasn't ever like, God damn it, or anything like that. But I feel like now for sure it's black and white. Like I know Steve will get mad, but Richard will like lose his shit and say GG after round 1 sometimes. And it's like, oh God, here we go.
Yeah. Anytime I say it after round 1, it meant more as like a joke, satire, because it's just like, especially if it's just some fucking idiot like just being dumb. I don't like, but yeah, I've noticed it too. That I'm like, fuck, dude, like I was not like this like fucking 3 months ago, maybe.
No, you've been like this for a while. No. You've been like this since before you even got near like getting. Well, to, no, fucking, but I mean like us getting in plat. Like you've been like that for a while. You've been like that for a while. I guess it's just frustration of like. Oh my God, dude. You know, you want to know the funniest thing, and I've noticed this now that we're on that topic, is just like, and it's not outing anybody out, but with you, it's like, I'll hear you get mad, and I see you die on the map, and you're like, I fucking knew he was gonna be there. I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, then stop fucking doing the same thing. Like, God damn it. I was like, you motherfucker, like, you're gonna be mad, and I can't say anything. Because I was like, I'm going to get yelled at. I was like, so I'm just going to be quiet and enjoy my game.
You know what? They actually aren't quiet when they get drunk and we go to like a bar and hang out with like we got mad at each other. They start yelling at each other in the middle of the bar. And it's like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lee looks around like that embarrassed girlfriend.
I look at Derek. They got Derek was there and I was just Derek don't give a fuck. No, Derek looked at me. He's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, Valorant.
We're passionate.
Yeah, it's just emotions.
Whenever I get to that point of like where Richard is, like whenever I start to genuinely get mad, like for me, I feel like I'll play a game, like the progression of Lee is play a game, like it genuinely, try to get better, hit plateau above average or something like that, or like just literally above average, and then like I coast, I flow, and then once I start like I can notice that I'm getting like mad. I'm like, oh, I should stop. Like, I need to take a break. I need to play something else.
But I've also learned that taking breaks don't mean shit, because it's like we've taken our breaks. Richard and I we fucking play Castle fucking Clash now, and we play Minecraft. We have fun. We get right back into it. It's like, fucking shit, damn it. Like, fuck. It's everything just washes away. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, we can be away for a week. We can go on the nicest fucking trip in the world. Come right back that same day that we play. Fuck that week. I don't give a fuck. We're here now.
Okay. At least for me, I have that competitive drive in me. And I've noticed it.
So do I.
I noticed it that, especially like in my family, my brother and my dad were definitely the same way. Where whenever anything competitive happened, whether they're watching a sport or some shit like that, just getting mad / frustrated is a thing that just kind of runs in my family. But especially when there's things like, you know, what's it called, the competition involved or whatever. So for me, it's just like I get mad, sure, but I'm just like, okay, but I'm still gonna keep going, because for me, I'm like,
yeah,
I really want to improve, and I just want to keep improving. But
I'm not gonna lie. I get mad. I just have a better way of hiding it now.
Yeah,
like
sure.
I hide. I for sure hide it.
What I meant, I guess, when I said mad, I should have said mean. Oh. That's what I should have said. When I start playing, and I usually play, for the most part, I play with friends when I play competitive games, unless it's like,
yeah, Lee will yell at you.
Like every now and then I'll hit like a point where I could only play by myself, because the only other people that I can play with aren't on, and the people that I know that do play the game, the game just won't let us play together. So I'll like then solo. I'll just float on my own. Yeah, well, I mean, without me even saying it, that's the difference between me and Richard. I will not say it, but the game will say it for me. Richard will say, I don't like your elo, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know. It's okay, I guess. Sure.
Damn, that shit hurt. Oh, you're still sitting on that?
It happened yesterday.
It did happen yesterday. Wait, explain what happened, because everyone's like, what the fuck?
I think you guys were playing like Valorant, and then I was like, oh, do you guys want me to hop on? I can play with you guys, or something like that. And then that's exactly what Richard said. I think they had just lost. If that like gives a little bit more context. And Richard was like, no, you're a shitter.
I didn't say you're a shitter. I did not say you're a shitter. I just said I don't like your elo because of how shitty people are
your elo
about
is full of shitters.
As soon as he said that, I was like, minding my business here, sir. Like I heard nothing. I was like, I took my glasses off. I was like, I can't see shit.
Realistically, all I'm saying,
glasses off, I can't hear anything.
It's like, you know, realistically, we are in two separate, what's it called? At this point, two separate
we can't
skill
even
levels,
do it,
because Lee just doesn't play as often as we do.
No, but yeah, to go at, like, I get
we should play Smite. We should all play Smite.
Oh yeah, be down.
Sure.
Yeah,
let Richard get mad at himself.
I won't get mad because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So at that point, I'm just well.
I didn't either. But once you actually start learning and you get the hang of it, and then you fuck up,
Smite's kind of easier.
I remember playing it a while.
Depends. I mean, Richard's played League, so I feel like Richard could play Smite and be okay.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
I played Smite. We played Smite, remember?
Yeah, we played, but I feel like on PC it's a little,
but not passionately,
different.
I won't play it passionately. I'm gonna be real with you there. I'll play it, but I won't be like super sweaty about it.
It's fun.
Oh, that's
it's
another
fun when you
game.
Get sweaty.
Dude, when I get mean in games and I realize I'm getting mean because I'll play with people, and when I'm playing with other people, like I just get frustrated. Like I don't like call people shitters or anything like that. I'm not that kind of mean. I'm more like,
yeah, Richard,
what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing that? Like the moment Steve double flanks and dies 2 in a row, I would lose my shit, and that would lead to a fight. Like it would, or Richard pushing up A long on fucking Haven for the second time as Cypher and just getting wiped. I was like, what the fuck? Like I would just lose my mind. So it's just like, I just can't handle like games like that after a while, and I feel bad because I'm like, this isn't really fun. Like I don't think my friends want to play with me because I'm just being aggressively mean or rude. So I'm not gonna play anymore.
If it makes you feel better, We've never thought that.
Oh, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. That's just that. No, that's just me. Like, I'm aware that it's just me thinking that, but because I don't like how it's
I mean, people who don't know you, it comes off like that because because of you, we've literally had people throw a whole game just because you've made snarky comments at them,
bro. Oh, speaking of,
those people deserve it. Let's be honest.
Speaking of, I had that exact fucking experience. I was like, oh my god, I'm Lee. I was this stupid ass Rena. Yes, this stupid ass Rena just kept fucking running into sight, like just gunning it down, whatever the fuck. But she wouldn't get a single kill, and I'm there like, oh,
guys, sorry about the tantrums.
Yeah, we just kept saying like, I kept saying like, oh, we should try, cutting noise or like playing for pigs, blah blah blah. And nope, this fucker would just keep running onto sight, dying, and I was just like, if you're gonna fucking be a W key warrior, at least get a fucking kill. And she went off of me and all this bullshit. He went off and just started being like, blah, 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 you're shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, at least I have fucking kills. It led to him throwing the rest of the match. And I was just like, you know what? I don't even fucking care. We lost 13-0 on that. But at the end of it, even the team was like, hey, Rena, you're a fucking shitter. And
except his little friend was pussy. He was pussy dick riding him the whole time and didn't say anything until the last 3 seconds of the stream.
The last 3 seconds when he told me to unalive myself.
I still do that. It's now, so when I first started doing stuff like that, it was Overwatch, and that's when I started realizing like, oh, I'm not the best person to play with. Like, you guys, oh my god, there was a guy that I liked, and I brought him around, and we were all playing, and he was playing a tank, and he was playing Reinhardt, and he just was W King, just going in. For those who don't know, that just means just running face into danger, no regard for what's going on around them or what's happening to the team
or the game.
I remember just being like, what the fuck are you doing? Just hold your fucking shield up. You don't have to go in. Your job isn't damage. Your job is to keep us alive so that we can do the damage. And he legit was like, why are you yelling at me? I was like, oh, fuck. You guys, this is a guy that I was like actively trying to date. This is so bad. I was like, oh my god. I think it happened with these guys there, maybe because it was like back in the council days. I don't remember who else was there. If anything, it might have been Jasmine. But yeah, it was just a lot. So it went from that, and then it went to Rainbow, and then after Rainbow, I think I got into PC, and then it's just been kind of all over the place. And then it was Valorant, and now I'm on to Overwatch now, and it's basically the same thing. But I am now not the only one. Like, it's me and like my East Coast friends, and it's just so hard. The community on there sucks. It sucks so bad. Honestly, all communities have like just terrible people, but I feel like because Overwatch is just so readily available and it's just so like pretty and anybody can play it, and it's like Pixar, but you shoot guns, like that just makes it more approachable for everybody else. So it's just like great. It's great. I'm getting called like just so many things under the sun, and this guy is like the worst fucking player I've had in like the longest time. Fantastic. And on top of that, there's there's at least 3 other people in the lobby that are about the same. It's like, oh my god, it's aggravating beyond belief. So yeah, it's the motivation to circle it back around, the motivation to just stick with a game, especially after like those feelings start popping up. I'm just like, ugh. I can't do it. So I guess for Richard, it would be, how do you motivate yourself to be creative? Because I feel like, not to downplay Steve's commitment to his health, but I feel like being creative can be a little harder because you can hit blocks, you can hit like dry spells, and then on top of that, you then are trying to motivate yourself to do that activity. And I feel like for you, on top of you wanting to be creative with your music and your album that you're trying to put out, you also have to practice, for your band and stuff like that. How do you do it, Richard? What do you do to motivate yourself?
As far as music, I don't know, to be honest, because especially like writing, it's a good question, just because like I've been on not so much a block for like the longest now. It's just more like right now I'm lacking the software to do it. So I'm just kind of like holding on to ideas, whatever it is. But I think like as far as like motivating myself to practice or like do anything like that, it's just I I think the best thing I saw is like a TikTok literally today talking about kind of like the same revelation I had in a sense where it was like um the metaphor that he made was like, for example, losing weight or like, oh, I want to get a six pack for summer, blah blah blah. But uh it's already like it's already too late, so I might as well not even try or like start working out or anything like that. And it's just like it's like you just gonna have keep having that thought process over and over again, and each time you're gonna come back and be like, why haven't I started? Why haven't I blah blah blah? Why haven't I done this? And it's because you're still in that like that mindset of, oh well, it's a little late to start it right now, blah blah blah. And I don't know. I think it's just like you kind of just have to get to a point where it's like, all right, I need to do this not for me right now, but for me in like the future. And we within like a week, month, year, whatever it is, like you'll see the improvement. And I think that's what's really motivating about playing also is because at least for me, I can see the difference like, within a couple months. Like looking at some videos of like when I first started playing, like for example piano, because it was like the first iteration of my family band, so everybody was taking videos and shit of like me, my dad, and my brother, and Maria's brother, like just jamming, and it was we sounded like shit. I'm not gonna lie, it was just funny. It was like we sounded like complete beginners, but
Oh, cute.
I listened to it and I'm just like, damn, I really have made improvements. Like I really feel like I really have improved as a musician or whatever. And to put it more relevant right now, like for example, editing, like I see some of the sometimes I just go back and I look at the videos that I put
Yeah.
out, like little TikToks or whatever. I'm just like, I've improved on those. Like I
I
really
gotta
did. I
say,
think it looks better
his
than when I
editing has
started.
gotten better. I
Yeah.
will say that his editing, you can even notice in our podcast the touches, the little flares he'll put in, or the little like extra doodads. They're good. They're better. They're good. You can tell there's growth. It's like practice makes perfect or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
So I don't know. I think it's just like for me, it's just the motivation of like wanting to get better at something, leading back to Valorant. That's the main reason why I get mad about that too. And then as far as creativeness, I think that one's different just because it's not like I'm constantly thinking about like, oh, what is the next song? What is the next melody that I can come up with? It just hits sometimes. Like, um, for example, my most popular song, whatever, Precious Memories. I didn't think about that song till that day. I was high as shit, and I made it all within like a day because I was just stupid high, and I was just like, hey, "This is good. I'm gonna keep going."
Oh my god.
So
I've been hit with creativity.
not saying that marijuana is like the only way to be creative, but I'm saying it's just when
But
it
explore
hits,
all avenues that are safe, and if you're able to.
when creativeness hits, it just hits, and then you just kind of have to run with it. Yeah.
That's cool.
So
I dig it.
that's me.
I think motivation, for the reason I bring it up is because motivation is so hard for me, especially this week. I'm like, I don't know if you guys ever get it, but it's like work life-itis. Like, you get senioritis because you're almost out and you're almost done. I'm just so out of it. I'm like, I just want to go on my trip. I just want to get out of it.
I get that.
I was gonna say that's also because like you're as you get closer to it, you're feeling lazier. It's like it's that feeling like, you know how like when you request some days off on vacation from work,
of course,
and the closer you get to it, you're like, yeah, I don't feel like doing this.
I'm not gonna respond to this email right now. I'm good.
Yeah.
Like,
fuck you, Bethany. I was supposed to in a week.
The most motivation that I've had so far is literally like making plans in my head of like what I need to buy, what I need, like looking at things like grab things like, oh, I need this. Oh, I'm gonna need something like that. So I'm excited. She even hit me up, my friend, and she was like, let me know what you need me to get for you, what snacks, drinks you like.
Cute.
That's good.
And I will grab some for you, so we're prepared for you for next week. I was like,
I love it.
thanks. Thank you So it's super cute. But we also need to figure out how we're gonna do this episode because it might. Maybe you guys will get all three of us, or maybe you'll just get two of them two. I don't know.
So
we'll see what happens.
So real quick, for people that don't know, Lee will be going on a trip. I don't know if you want to say where.
Out. Yeah, I'm going to Michigan. I'm going out east Michigan, the great state of Michigan. So I'll be out there for.
By the time this episode comes out, he's probably gonna be.
He's gonna be out there.
No. He's gonna be.
I'm preparing.
Yeah, he's preparing for like literally getting on the plane or whatever, getting to the airport.
Yeah, something like that. I think I leave Wednesday morning actually.
Okay, so the day before.
Yeah. So it'll be the day before. I'll either be working, and then when I get home, I need to like just get everything ready, and I'll be on for a little bit.
Double check, triple check.
So we haven't talked about it exactly what we're gonna do, but I don't know. Maybe we'll get another episode. We'll record another episode this week, or like you said, worst case scenario, maybe me, Steve, just. You guys get a
Steve and Richard episode. It is Steve's episode next recording, so it does fall in line. So it's up to you guys if you want to do that. I think it'd be kind of cute, but I'm also down to. Do one of our quick ones that we've done. We had a really good one, and I think we should do something just like it again, whatever day we're free.
Not like that.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, like in general, just
I was like, my finger was fucked up.
No, like just drink and have fun. Because what we did, because it's not there. We had like a drinking episode where we just drank, and then we like read some goofy shit, I think, off Reddit or something like that. It was a good episode, not gonna lie.
Yeah. It was a fun one,
but I deleted it by accident, so.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna bring up that.
I was gonna say it because I'm taking full responsibility on that.
It's okay. It happens. It happens. Mistakes happen. Hence why we try to be prepared for them. But when the backup plans for the mistakes go poof, then we need to back up
the backup
plan. So that's what's going on.
I thought about it, but I know how to avoid that next time. But all good.
Yeah, it'll be fun. You guys will see what's gonna happen. You guys won't know the exact results, but you'll see them when it's out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How long are you gone for?
Half a week. I leave Wednesday, and I come back Monday. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gone for like 4 days, 5 days, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4 days.
When you get back, we need to start planning in July.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Like ASAP.
Derek's going. You guys, me. Wait, I didn't me. Okay, that's 4. Are you? Is there? I don't know. We'll ask the other question off stream because I don't think it's, or not off stream, off recording because I don't think it's a recording question. But the number of people that are going, how many numbers are we thinking? Because I remember I forgot until yesterday that somebody added a number to us. So I was like, I wonder if they remember adding that number or if it was just like in the drunk stupor because we were all fucked up when we were talking about it. So it's whoever. We'll find out. Hands.
No. I mean, I'll answer it. No one's coming with me.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I was like,
we can talk about it off.
No, fuck that. We podcast and we keep this shit
whatever.
As
I'm just saying.
No, me. He was talking to me.
It was Steve. Steve. I think Steve said that. I was like, oh, he said something. I think he was going to bring someone or something like that. So I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's not, bro. No.
Listen, I was just trying to talk because like you're bringing someone on my birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, I could just fucking edit it out, whatever. Like
fuck that.
No.
It's the same thing for like I forget what episode we brought up something about Lee and then we just like cut that shit out.
If we should edit it. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, I mean, fuck, we're already here. Yeah. I got ghosted. Bro.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hey, fuck
what
you.
The fuck?
Weird.
So you missed out on my handsome ass man's right here.
Wait, like ghosted by like
look at him.
The main, the really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was weird, right?
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, the energy just went like that. I'm like, yeah, guys, don't date.
Guys, no, guys, don't waste people's time. Don't waste people's time. That's it.
Look, I will always and forever vouch on this. Is like, as a victim now of being ghosted, I've never ghosted anybody, but as a victim of getting ghosted, it's fucked up. So, wait, let me put my shades on for this one.
Huh?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he threw him in the trash.
Me too.
Oh, uh-huh.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
I don't know.
That was yeah. Okay, cool. Then yeah,
No,
I thought about that yesterday.
Yeah,
and then
no,
messaged
yeah.
her mom. I was like, I have to ask him.
No, fuck no. Oh, and that's what I'm saying. Keep it in. Like going forward, and I had this. That's what I think this weekend was really good for me too. Yeah, I'm like officially 1,001%. Like I am done with just anybody. I don't give a fuck. I literally blocked, deleted, removed, and just stopped. I'm like, I don't give a fuck no more. Like people want. I didn't want to be that person. No, I'm that person now. Fuck you. Fuck everybody. Everybody can get the finger.
Cute
Fuck
Taylor
everybody.
Swift, look what you made me do.
Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Oh.
Ew.
No, yeah. Yeah, super weird though, but yeah, no.
That's a trip. That's a trip. Obviously, you guys aren't gonna know the finer details, but from the outside perspective, the vibes were there. Like
the
heavily.
Vibes are 100%
so very
there.
surprising. That's very surprising.
Hey, fuck
That's
you.
very
Yeah.
surprising. That's wild. That's wild. And honestly, more for me, I guess. That's fine. Whatever.
Yo, honestly,
Listen, and if none of you lovely people are gonna be about these two, you know who will? Me.
Joe Mama.
And in the future, if
Hey, go find her sister. Go find her sister.
in the future,
Hey,
if my Jedi, I'll say Jedi because I feel like that's a little loose, but it also means something. If you see this, listen, we weren't where what we are now. But if nothing happens, then hey, fuck what I just said. So yeah.
Nah, if you see this, if something does happen or whatever, it's ride or die. All right, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
If
Yeah.
no,
Listen, if something works out, great. You're great.
You gonna get rotten.
If something happens, great. That's awesome. You're cool. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. For now, it's fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. As of right now, it's fuck you until it's something real. If it ain't real, that door is open right there. Get the fuck out of here.
I feel that.
Get the fuck out of here.
And you guys, with that, that's the episode.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's a Lee episode for you guys right there. In a
Oh my
nutshell.
god.
You start with sex and you end with real shit. So it's a great time. We're now gonna enter the music and final regards portion of the podcast. I know you guys absolutely love this one because I do, because it's a nice way to remember what songs I and my friends have recommended because I'm forgetful and a stoner.
Oh,
Ding. Who wants Richard? You go first because Steve needs to, not want to punch a beanbag.
okay.
I'm good.
Awesome.
I was like, what? Sorry, all the blood rushed into my brain. No, just kidding.
He's just like, where am I?
The blood needs to disperse out into his body.
Where am I?
You go first.
What happened?
I had to take my flannel off. It's hot.
All right. I'll start with music. So first of all, this is a more popular band because, and the drums, because the drums are great. And
He didn't know the song came out. I told him.
Yeah, I literally just fucking heard their new song, and it's so good. It's called "I Want It All," again by the drums. They're so good, dude. I'm like, why are you so fucking good? Like Johnny's the lead singer. He has such a fucking way of just adding these infectious melodies. But yeah, listen to that one. It's really good. Hopefully, we get to see them. I think they're out here in July also, so we'll see if we can go. Actually, this time, we never told the story, but that's a topic for another day.
So sad.
What happened?
Well, what happened?
You're muted.
We'll talk. I am?
No, Steve. Or Lee.
Oh, it's me. I was saying I completely forgot about that happened. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Well, that's a topic for another day. But anyway, listen to that new song. Second song is called "Lose My Mind" by Jai Wolf. Jai Wolf.
Oh, I love Jai Wolf.
Jai Wolf is so good. "Lose My Mind" is so good. I love the chorus of this song. It's so catchy /
I know exactly the song too.
It gets that perfect melody that I really like.
That's one of the older songs too.
Probably, yeah.
I like the art.
Yeah, the art is really good too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, Jai Wolf is a banger. He's supposed to be at a EDC.
Really?
The name looks familiar. I feel like I've seen it on a flyer or something like that, or a lineup.
But anyway, he's
gonna say something else.
No, he's just more indie. Cruising down, street. My six bow. But good song. And then last song, third song. It's called. I was gonna recommend this one last week. It's called "Sunshine," with the Knocks by Whethan. Whethan. It's the same artist that did "Stay Forever" with Starfucker. So, this one is an actual fucking bop, and I love listening to this song and to get my morning and work started, because it just gives me energy for at least for that small hour or whatever it is when I'm getting coffee. So
that's cool.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as far as parting words, ride or die for your homies. Fuck you, you know who you are. I don't even know who you are, but anyway.
I don't even know who you are.
Apparently, you don't.
Stay motivated. This is the worst it'll get. Hopefully, but
hopefully,
no. On the real though, it was just like, I don't know. Everything gets better.
This shall pass.
Everything gets better eventually. So yeah, that's me. That's it.
Nice, Steve. Your turn.
I'll start with music.
Okay.
For sure, one of the songs that it's been on repeat for a good bit. I made fun of and I said I look like him by fucking Eyesight. Shout out to you, Eyesight. Fuck you.
I remember this.
Fucking the song's called "Crying While You're Dancing" by Dayseekers. He was like, "Bro, you look like him." I was like, "I'm so mad," because I looked into the photos. I was like, "God damn it!"
Everybody, we just start looking up. I'm gonna add a picture of it for audio listeners. Look on the screen now to see the lead singer of Dayseeker, aka Steve.
And he's Hispanic too, which makes it worse.
Arriba. Oh! This is like, he's Hispanic? Oh, jeez.
That's why I'm like shaving my head.
It's like white passing. I was like, dude, this is like your white passing brother from another mother. Oh, shit. That's funny. It's a good song. I like this. Yeah. I like the song. I like the singer. There's good.
Yeah, he has a really good voice. He has a really nice voice. Yeah.
I was not expecting that voice. Too. That's cool.
A tenor voice. It's just like the upper of the male voices.
And then another song. It's always funny to me what I guess their group is called. It's called Emotional Oranges, but the song's called Petty.
Petty.
Good song. Yeah, Petty by Emotional Oranges. It's the funniest shit of what they named themselves, but that's kind of what I've been bumping.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very soul. It's like a soul-fed song. Yeah.
That bass. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I be bumping that shit in the car. It's just like boom.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, this song definitely fueled my week after everything that went down.
Jesus Christ, that is a good fucking bass line. Oh my god.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good song.
I want to learn how to play bass one of these days.
I can teach you.
Don't.
He'll suck your.
Okay, all right.
Just kidding.
Anything else, Steve?
And then shit. Closing words. Then boy, do I got a few for you, motherfucker. No, just kidding. Jesus. Yeah. Don't be a piece of shit. Don't be petty.
Don't be
unless
petty.
You want to listen to the song. Ghosting sucks.
Don't waste people's time.
To clarify, this was somebody that like I actually caught interest in, and for the ones who've been following and hearing, like I've been single for a while now. And I was like, you know what? It's about time I open up my doors, explore a little bit, get out there, be generous to the world. Just
Show
kidding.
the love.
Yeah, like just put myself back out there. I went right back in. I was like, yo, it's scary out here. Fuck people. Nah. Overall, though, it is what it is. Like, I'll stick to the words. I'll forever stick to the words. It is what it is.
I think that's our like slogan
It's
for
just-
the podcast too.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
is.
But at the end of the day, guys, people and the experience you have with people should never stop you from wanting to experience the rest of your life. Life is way too short. We do way too many things too quick in our lives, and next thing you know, where you've gone through a good portion of your life not knowing what could have been or what would have been. So don't be afraid to get out there. Don't be afraid to enjoy the small joys and wins in the world. Like Richard said, this is probably the worst it gets for anybody, and it is what it is. It's just that.
What it is. Thank you. All right. For me, you know, it's funny. I'm listening to it right now. Anyways, first song will be I guess I'll just go. Okay. Candle Flame by Jungle and Eric the Architect. Candle Flame by Jungle and Eric the Architect.
I feel like I've heard Jungle.
Oh, you know what I did watch?
I'm pretty sure.
You know what I did watch on the weekend, Lee? Right now that the song's like, because I heard something and it's very similar on Amazon Prime. The movie Boys came out for it.
Oh,
it's so cute.
Wait. The
Billy Eichner one.
That's Bros. I think it's Bros.
Oh, bro. What I say? Oh yeah, Bros. Not
I
Boys.
want to watch that. I'm gonna watch it.
I was like laying in bed, just eating oatmeal, just watching it. And I was like, this is good. I like this.
Watched it without me, you bastard.
I watched it without anybody, bro.
I want to watch it. I want to watch that movie.
It's cute.
I like it.
I'd watch it with you. I would rewatch it with you. It's funny. Like, it's cute,
bro.
The song is.
I love bass lines.
This song is good, but please, everybody, please look at the music video. The dancers, the choreography is so good. It is just the dancers just jamming out, and it's so fucking cool. It makes you really appreciate dance. Like, they're just going in and they're jiving. It's just so good. It's so cool. Check it out. Candle Flame, Jungle. Honestly, Jungle seems to just have this kind of vibe with almost all their songs, but it's good. It's good. The other one is gonna be a complete 180. It's Asleep Among Endives, Endives by Ichiko Aoba, Aoba.
Awesome. Such a big fucking flip.
Completely different vibe. Very chill.
That is very chill.
Very in your feels.
This is going into my after the gym playlist.
You just want to unwind or you want to cry.
This is what you listen to after you get
so
ghosted.
Good. Yeah, especially if it's someone that you really were really hoping that was going to be something. All right, cool.
Sorry.
I'm not.
This is what happens when I tell people what happens in my life. You see this?
Okay,
no. This is what happens when you tell me something that happens.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But hey, in my defense, I didn't do nothing.
That's
true.
And I'm chilling, and I'm in a good mood. Mm-hmm. Honestly, like I saw it, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm on to the next part of my life. Fuck you too.
Mm-hmm.
I was literally just listening to Steve's song, and then this one came up right afterwards. It's pretty good, but I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend it just because I haven't like heard it, but it's pretty good. The other one, this one's kind of the same mood. This is when I was kind of feeling like my shitty mood, feeling better now. Friends, love my friends, they make me feel better. But this one is I'll Still Have Me by Cyn, CYN. It is a sad song. Just letting you, not sad, but you guys will hear it. It's cool though. I've had it on my playlist for a while. It's one of those songs that I kept to myself. Wasn't really planning on sharing with people, but I feel like it's just appropriate for like
when you get ghosted.
Honestly, kind of. It's when you had someone else or someone else is around and then they're not. So what do you have in the end? You still have you. And those are part of my final regards. And to top that off, it is what it is, you guys. And you just keep going. That's about it. That's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
Can I substitute one of my songs?
Sure.
Add it, dude. Who cares?
My song,
Sure.
my shit was too petty.
Okay.
No,
It's literally
I was just
called Petty.
I know, but it's good.
Yeah, it's
That's a good song. It was a good song.
This, yeah. This song's just been playing in my brain while I'm like, especially for leg days now. It's called Metadata by Willix. It's literally just
Willix and
funk.
Zomb.
Oh, I like the cover.
I like the cover art too.
It's literally just funk.
She's pretty.
Funk or funk?
Funk.
I don't like funk all that much, but
No, but this one's cool. This one's cool. Like it actually like
funk.
Funk. It's like the drifting kind of music where like they're called cowbells as like the sample, but you'll hear it and you'll be like, oh, it has that distinct sound to it.
You get through half the song and then it just switches.
And it always has like some random like vocal that you can't tell what the hell they're saying.
It literally got to the part where the vocals, you don't know what the fuck he's being
Yeah.
said. A little bit.
Like, who knows?
That's funny.
Yeah.
The song's also not that long too, so.
No, it's
Most
not.
funk
It's
songs
just,
aren't. Yeah.
they're not. Can only do that for so long.
And then you listen to a bunch of funk and it's all like, did the next song start? My bad.
But yeah, this song's been on my gym repeats when I'm like feeling like not motivated and wanting to work out.
I do hear it. I do hear the
I like
cowbell.
this one a little bit more because it has more of a trance feel to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't feel like I can hear it a little bit like in the last half, but this is like
I will recommend. I do have some
floating in my room.
I have some really good trance music that I want to put you guys on, so I'll put that on for you guys next week
on your episode.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yay.
And with that, you guys, this is her from a friend. All our socials will be in the links down below. If you love us, like us, and leave a comment. Tell us if you don't and why you don't, because we appreciate feedback and comments are nice.
We love our haters.
We love them so much. Oh.
The haters feel me, dude.
Oh my God, Jesus
At
Christ!
this point, you want anything to feel you.
Love you, like, and bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna go drink creatine till I pass out. Laters.